Hello and welcome back to this survival let's play series. My name is Nathan. Let's begin. So as you could see behind me just then and what I'm looking at right now, that is what we worked on last week. That is our new iron farm. It's not going to stay this way forever. I don't think it'll be this episode that we build the outside of it, but I'll certainly try to gather as many materials as possible for it. So what's the plan for today? Well, I'd like to turn those XP spawners into an XP farm, as that will help for our enchanting setup, which I now have the materials for. And in turn, we can get better gear, better tools, and then it'll be much easier for me to start gathering the materials for that iron farm. Maybe this episode, possible next episode. Who knows? So, let's get started. Right, we've just had this dude turn up. Come back here. Yeah, you had deals for me. And we're going to get the hanging moss and a pale oak sapling. The rest I'm not that bothered about. But how many of these can I get? Oh, okay, 12. How many of these can I get? I'm not that fussed about emeralds right now. 4 of them, 12 of them. That is perfect. Thank you very much, good sir. And I will be taking your leads. You guys saw nothing? So I think for now, before I get any like hoppers and water buckets and anything in there, I'm just gonna get down to the spawners and just see what the deal is, dig them out, see what kind of space we're working with. So I've got this first room dug out now, and I think now I've got it installed, I'm going to use my cheaty cam and I'm just going to go underneath a little bit and see just how close it is. So let us do that now. Oh, it might be slightly too far away. So thanks to the power of CheatyCam, I've lined this up exactly where I want it to. I really hope this works after all of this. It lines up exactly in this corner, which I can then hopefully push either that way or that way. Not quite decided yet where I want them all to go, and they are within about a 16 block radius within each other, so I should find a sweet spot somewhere in the middle where I can stand and they'll both be activated. That's the plan anyway. Let's hope it works out. So far, so good in this first chamber. We've managed to get the water source done. Oh, okay, I'm getting trapped on the sign. That might be a problem. Hopefully the zombies are smarter than that. Anyway, this was the first room. It's connecting to the first cave. What I'm going to do now, because the other room is more that way, we're going to put the killing chamber that way a little bit. So hopefully I am staying in radius of both of them. That's the plan. So this is the moment of truth. Not right now, but I'm going to show you now on the cheaty cam exactly what everything looks like. So if we go just this way a little bit, you'll see the first chamber we did. Yes, it still has its torches in, but it's active. Which is the next chamber there, also active, which this all should work. So what the flow is it's either go down, we'll go through here. That's a bit of, I might have done a bit of overkill there. I should light that up. And this will push them up from that chamber into this chamber and straight into the killing area now. This goes up 20 blocks and it drops them, so hopefully they should simply be a one-hit kill. Fingers crossed. So, you are going to join me for the removing of the torches, and let's hope this works. Oh yeah, I've got a really weird way to get to this chamber for now. I'd love to have a bubble elevator going all the way up, and one I can just drop down in, but Oh, heck. I completely understand your frustrations. So I think it's safe to say this first chamber definitely works. Brother, get that way. Okay, so it's a 2-hit kill, but that is perfectly fine. So I think we can see that this is working pretty perfectly. Let's take a quick look at them both just to see that they are both... Oh, look at that. Yes! They're both working perfectly. I did it. Actually, no problems at all. I did it. I have... Oh, I should turn that down. Alright, I can actually turn down so hostile creatures. Say 25. Oh, that is incredible. One thing I could do, I know, is I could place a fire there as well, just so they die quicker if I just want auto loot. But I'm very happy with this. 0 problems. Right, 20 levels. Let's be honest, I'll probably die before I have the chance to use them, so let's leave now and move on to the next task. I would like to make this pretty at one point, but I'm not fussed right now. I'm just very happy it's functional. That might have been rare. Tell me if it was. And while I've been down there, let's have a quick check at how this iron farm's been doing. I hope we've been in the render distance for it to run while I've been down there. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, that's so much iron. Thank you for your sacrifice. That's a ridiculous amount of iron for a single player world. That is insane. This is a very tiny farm as well. Brilliant. Thank you, Wattles. Speaking of Wattles, I did follow a tutorial of his for the spawner. I knew most of it already, but it's how many blocks a zombie needed to drop to be one hit was something I was very confused on. I had to work out whether or not I could do the double thing myself. That was fun. Like, I knew the basics, I just needed my mind refreshing, but thank you again, Wattles. You'll never see this. Hey up, doggo. Still need a name for you. Another diamond to the collection. Up to 18. Doing those 2 farms, that's how many I found in the caves. Well, that one farm, but the 2 chambers, you know what I mean. So, next on the agenda, I think, is going to be a small enchanting setup just around here somewhere. There will be a purpose-built building for it in the future, but that's not something I want to do right now. Right now, I just want to get a load of gear enchanted. I want Silk Touch. I want Fortune. All of that can be on Iron for now. That's fine. I might have one diamond pick with like Silk Touch or Fortune on if I can get either. I'm going to get the levels for that. Now we can. It's a nice feeling when a project goes well first time. It's really nice. Don't have enough levels yet, but it's done. We have enough bookshelves, I do believe. Might even have enough for 2 pickaxes. I have decided to commandeer this house here to hopefully be what gets the 30 levels. Please don't tell me I need a space between them. I was silly. I think I've now got to remake all these. I've got a feeling I can't pick that up. Looks like this house is coming down. Yeah, so I've accidentally started demolition of this because I was silly and thought that would fit what I needed inside. I mean, you know what? That might not be too bad. Oh god, I missed a pane of glass. Alright, can you just stop falling into holes? Perfect! There we go. Repurposed. An abandoned house. It looks terrible. Like, utterly awful. That is okay. Yeah, no, that is terrible, but it will do for now. Oh, now it's time to actually go get the levels. You idiots! Stop getting comfortable with Shadowfax. He's mine. I have gone through 2 swords now doing this. This is ridiculous. And look at all of this rotten flesh we've got. We need a village as soon as possible now so we can start trading for emeralds and get an XP through that. That's ridiculous. This is so overpowered. I wanted 40 levels, but I can't. I now definitely need a sword with mending and looting if I'm going to carry on. We are going to take all of this iron to the main area. That's absolutely mental. 53, that is simply ridiculous. So I've got a full set of armor to enchant. I've got 2 diamond pickaxes. We'll go with an iron one just in case. Here goes nothing. Fortune to I'll take that. Nope, just unbreaking. That's, I mean, better than nothing. I mean, that's pretty perfect. Almost. That'll do. Oh, I don't have the levels. Don't have the levels, dude. So we've got the 50 levels. I've also bought back all of the rotten flesh. And got a brewing stand. And now we have a guy we can sell that to. So very happy. I'll just do that real quick now. Might as well. Oh, perfect. I forgot you were the guy that does lapis. Efficiency 4, is that? Yeah, that's 4. Fortune 2 and unbreaking. I'm going to combine them. I've got the anvil here. Oh, I'll combine them, but not yet. Oh, completely out of levels. Fair enough. So this is what about 60 levels have got us. Got unbreaking 3 on that. A nice set of armor, including helmets. I'm calling that a good start. So I was about to start gathering the materials that I need for the mine. We'll take a look at the list and I'll tell you why that's going to be pretty difficult. So the thing that worries me a lot is, and it's going to be, not worries me, but it's going to be a pain to do. It's all of this stone, the stone bricks and the mossy stone bricks. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9, almost 10 stacks of the stuff. So I need to make a stone generator. And alongside that, I'm going to then need to do some villager trading to get a silk touch book. Because otherwise, it's going to take too long to collect all the stone, to smelt all the stone. Yeah, it's not going to be too fun. So instead, I'm going to do something fun and make a little farm for it. With that said, if I do get a stone generator up and running and I'm happy with it, I'm then going to try and do a moss farm as well, because that'll just make my life easier infinitely going forward. The rest isn't going to be too bad. The glass might be a pain. I need to try and find a desert so I can mine a lot of sand. The glass, it might be a pain in my glass. I'm sorry. That was awful. I couldn't help myself. As you can see, I also took down the rest of this house because it was awful and I hated it. Like, this still isn't great, but it's better than whatever that was. And then while I've got the book open, I'll show you a couple of other things that I'm planning on doing as well. Which are these farms. We've just spoken about the top 2, but I do also need a food source. Again, you're going to be using villagers, hopefully, in this mining area that I'm in. And I'm going to have a couple of carrot and a couple of potato farms. And I can use them to trade as well and hopefully get myself some golden carrots. And then that'll be fine. I've got kelp there because I do need some kind of renewable fuel source. But looking at some tutorials for that, it's going to be a much bigger job than I thought. So that might not be for a few episodes yet. And let's cut to me making the cobblestone generator. So I don't really know where I want this generator to go right now, so I think temporarily it can just go here somewhere. This is where I'm going to be building it, so I might as well gather the materials quite close to where I need it. Not a massive farm. I think I know what I'm doing. We'll find out. So I'll just do that there. I don't need So the tutorial I watched used all of these, but I don't think I'm gonna need that. So I'll just do that there, and then the rest can fall into this. That is fine with me. Okay, so if I place a star on this, will that still open? And it will. Okay, that's nice. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, but that is fine. No, it's not. I don't like it. Quick test. 1, 2, 3. And then there's another there. So if I put the chest there, and I'll have another hopper going in into that. And then I stand here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can reach all 4 of them. This works well. All hey, we're learning on the fly. I very briefly looked at a tutorial, but this is me learning the mechanics by myself, experimenting with the design ever so slightly. Let's be honest, if I do that, exactly what I thought. Perfect, perfect. So now we need to head on top of here. I believe now it's this bit. That should be it. So let's put you on there. Oh, it's a little bit slow, but that's fine. That's cool. I'm very happy with that. Hey, I took a little design, amended it slightly, learnt about the mechanics, and I'm very happy with that. Cool. Now it's time to play with villagers for 3 hours to get the 1 book I need. So chances are I'm going to get some really good deals now, and I'm not going to be able to get them because the only book I want is Silk Touch. So I need to find a free villager that I haven't traded with yet, because that's how I've just got all these emeralds. I've done a little bit of trading everywhere. Cool. Would you like to be a scholar? I'm going to need you to follow me inside, sir. Well, I'll have that in the offhand. That'll be easier. Oh, straight away. Oh, that was nice. Thank you very much. You better stay safe. Well, that was easy. So, I've spent a little bit of time here, and we're already doing quite well. Approximately half of what we need, which is wonderful. But I've had a look at some moss farm tutorials, and we need one thing. We need slime to make some sticky pistons, and I didn't show it in the first episode where I got the propagules from in the chest. So I'm going to show you now. If I remember rightly, I was just directly south. I just headed south. So we're going to go on a little adventure, and I'm going to try not to die. So just before we go, I know what I'm like. So I've prepared for that. I've got a spare set of armor, a spare weapon, a spare sword and a spare shield. I'm going to put in a chest when I get there. I've also got myself a bow and a couple of stacks of arrows, some extra food, because I know what I'm like. And I'm pretty certain there was a regular swamp along where the mangrove swamp was. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. I did have to search through what footage I had just to see where the coordinates were. Didn't write them down, so I'm just going to wing it. I may have to leave you here, Shadowfax. I will come back for you. Well, that is a vast ocean, and I am not risking your death. So, respawn point set. This is I'm gonna just grab and go. Distraction. Oh, we have a horn. Which one are you? I like that one. That's a really nice one. This is odd. None have spawned. Oh, yes, they have. Okay. You can kill him. Oh, shoot. I accidentally hit the golem. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to attack you. Oh, is that a swamp? Is that a regular swamp? Let's go. Hunt for some slime. I think I need to turn hostile noises up. I really need an infinity bow. I don't really know how much slime I need. Enough for 16 pistons, and I just don't know. So I'm going to stay here maybe 2 nights? Can you tell I get distracted really easily? Did I not have a shield on that entire first night? Right, so, okay, let me just get the bundle up a second. I think 47 will be plenty. I only need about 20 or so, maybe even less than that for the farm. I just wanted to get some for future purposes. We'll definitely come back here though at some point and build a slime farm. All I'm doing at the moment is going to places, realizing, oh, I can build a farm out of that, and then just watching videos on it for a while. So I think building farms is something you're going to see a lot more of, because I think that's something that I'm going to really enjoy doing. I think Shadowfax was on the other side of that. Oh! This is cool. Why is that there? I'm going to sleep here, and why is that active? Is this just an igloo, or is there anything underneath it? Aha! I've never actually seen one of these before. Not in real life. I know exactly what you are. So I am going to... Yeah, I've got the golden apple. I'll keep that. And I'll take that. I am going to leave you exactly as you are. So that splash potion of weakness is going to come in handy. I actually need coal. Yeah, sorry dudes. You're going to have to stay here. I think this is where I left my horse. Yeah, there he is. There's Shadowfax. My boy, I'm home. I'm home. Ah, feels good to be back on hooves. Time to sort out this mess, and I've decided, since I've got that many of the coast, I'm going to use it on all my armour. I've copper on it as well, so I've already done it there, but you can see me do the rest of it. The copper looks really good. My first full set of armour. The copper looks like a copper crown on top of my head. So I do believe that's all we have time for on this episode. I think we're going to kick off the next episode straight up with the moss farm. Gathered most of the materials for that now, and as you can see in my hotbar, we've started on the material gathering for the iron farm itself. That might also be next episode. So, see you in the next one. Yes. Get out of my swamp. Ah, where is my horse? My horse is amazing.